If we have casual sex, that means that ranked competitive sex exists. What are the different ways you can earn points or multipliers?
Remember Tony Hawk and get that grinding bonus.
Wow, I'm apparently a sex god. My MMR is so high I can't even find a matchup.
5v5 I guess.
I always come first, so obviously I'm the winner. Long distance no scope comm shots.
I'm still unranked.
Have you ever spent entire days in bed due to depression? If so, what were your first steps in breaking the cycle?
Not wanting to do anything. Not wanting to be anything. Not wanting to be at all. I don't necessarily want to die. I just want to have never existed.
Yeah. I usually get hungry eventually, or remember that I can also be sad in the shower.
When interviewing for a job, what are questions you should be sure to ask your interviewer?
What's kept you with this company throughout the years?
I've always wanted to pull out a list when it's my turn to ask questions and start asking open-ended questions like describe a time you had to deal with an unruly employee and what steps did you take to resolve the issue.
What is your spaghetti policy?
People who've gone to an orgy party, what are some common misconceptions that people have about orgies?
People actually socialize. Lots of talking and drinks are involved. Everyone was a regular, so there was a lot of catching up each month. The sex was more of a byproduct than the main attraction.
There's the buffet. Everyone there is hot. Not true. Average people there. You might see someone that you think is hot, sure. But it's normal everyday people getting it on. That normal/hot people are involved.
You know how embarrassing it would be to fart during sex? Imagine if there's like, way more people there.
You have more fun as a follower, but you make more money as a leader.
What's your favorite phrases for telling someone to stop being a jerk?
Okay bud. Time for a nap.
Once someone was yelling at me, and I asked them why are you yelling at me? They stopped. Not mine, but I love when I first heard it. You put that attitude back in the toilet where you found it.
Michael, hey, you idiot. Daryl, start over. What was that? Must be able to casually stare daggers at someone for full effect.
Jane, your mouth is talking. You might want to look to that.
You're in high school and if you can get your teacher to give you detention in 60 seconds or less you win $10,000. What do you do?
Get up from my desk and sit at theirs. Greater than what are you going to do? Give me detention? Lots of people are going to end up with no money and a suspension instead of detention based on this thread. Source, teacher.
Say I'll give you $100 bucks for detention. And if he asks why, flip the table.
Teacher, I get $10,000 if I get detention in 60 seconds. I'll give you $1,000 for a detention if you do it in the next 10 seconds.
Continue browsing Reddit, but now more obvious.
Whip out my cock and yo grade this, bitch.
What keeps you up at night?
Knowing the sooner I fall asleep, the sooner I wake up and go to work in the morning.
Regrets about the past and doubts about the future.
Reddit.
Mind-blowing, rough, passionate sex. I'm happy for them. I just wish my neighbors would fuck a bit earlier. My wife likes to sleep in a hot room on a hard mattress, with light pouring through the window and a restless cat. And she snores. This is why we have 2 bedrooms.
Every little, insignificant mistake I have ever made, specifically those from 5 years ago.
Your Reddit username is your superhero name. What are your superpowers?
Velp, I don't think I'll be too good at fighting supervillains.
I'm a snake.
I fly, for a while, like for days. I don't want to talk about it, but will someone buy me lunch? Turning liquids into solids. Specifically sauce. Watch the fuck out, Ragu. Oh fuck yes bitches.
My husband is gonna kick your ass.
If Reddit existed in 1919, what kind of questions would be asked here?
Help me decide if I should go to art school or get into politics?
Now that we're approaching the 1920s, what are your fondest memories of the 1910s?
Should women vote?
If Reddit existed in 1819, what kind of questions would be asked here? Edit, thank you for the silver. I don't want to end up on r/award speech edit, so I will end it at that.
What was the most regrettable trend of the 10s? To those idiots who drive 20 miles per hour in their automobile who hurt you in life?
Long-haul stagecoach drivers, what's the spookiest thing you've ever seen on the road?
What TV show gripped you from the first episode?
The Expanse. But I'm a space geek.
6 feet under. Your father is dead and my pot roast is ruined.
Chernobyl, this show is scarier than most of the horror films out there.
Lost. Forget first episode, hooked in the first second with the up-close shot of Jack's eyes.
How it's made. Futurama. That show had me hooked from the start, and 20 years later it's still an amazing pilot episode and series as whole. Black Mirror. I don't know, something about an entire country being enthralled with the broadcast of a man plowing a pig really drew me in.